Somebody tell me if the sound working. If you're watching it,
Mama Sherry, where you at?
Mama Sherry, where you at? Tell us if you can hear me now.
Mama Sherry always. Is it an Apple phone? Huh.
Somebody come in and tell me if you can hear us. You gonna take it, Joe? Okay, whoever this one viewer is, tell me if you can hear me. Type it in the comments.
Yeah, you got the plug in? Yeah, that you like the MVP for real.
It's Haynes, not Hayes.
Haynes.
With the N.
Yeah,
Okay.
Not like the street.
1 minute left. We got a sponsor for this segment? No, huh? This segment is brought to you by these nuts.
If you do, I will.
Sure. Is anybody responding?
You put in,
You typed it in?
yeah.
If you can hear us, type amen.
If you give me clap your hands once.
All the saints in the balcony.
Twice.
Oh, hand that to you. Are we on?
Not yet.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
I go, I miss.
Like chef. Well, it's not gonna plug in.
Oh, we can't
Oh,
say
you
we're
mean
drinking
online.
on the air either.
You can't what? So we can't say that we're drinking on the air. We can say weed. We
5,
can't say we're
4,
sipping on that.
3.
I can say I'm just airing it out. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I ain't even gonna sip on it. I'm just gonna air it out. Hey. And what's happening, y'all? What's happening? We are back. We are back. That was New Orleans Girl by P.J. Morton, man. All of us.
One of our favorites.
All of us love this song. This is DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio, and you are tuned into the Misbelief radio show on WBOK AM 1230. One time, real quick, who are our colorful cast of creative kids as our co-hosts this week?
Oshun.
Hey, Steele.
Mr. Betts.
And the Sankofa bird. Little Leaky, what you going by now?
Boy, what you leaking?
Don't you say Big Leaky. Don't you say Big Leaky.
He on the border.
The 7-1 ain't got nothing to do with no leaking.
Not at all. Cause
That's
where I'm from, we don't
I'm
leak.
from the 7. I never heard of nobody leaking.
We're not leaking.
If you
Don't put that on us.
We're not leaking.
I don't know how you still here, but this is our interview segment here on the Misbelief Radio Show, man. We like to interview millennials from the city that are doing noteworthy things. And what I like to do for my interviews is I like to learn very little about the person beforehand and then learn as much as I can about them during the interview. Here we have Robert Haynes of Tasting Tuesdays, right?
Tuesdays, yeah. How y'all doing tonight?
Things that I don't. Can we get a fake applause for him? He's here. He's got a beard. I guess it ain't worth it. Okay.
Damn.
All right. So,
Oh,
and it's late.
damn.
Ain't that bad? I can't believe you would. All right.
Damn.
So, first of all, the first question I like to ask most of our guests is, you know what a misbelief is?
Yeah.
You have a misbelief story?
Not one I could kind of share on the air now.
Those are the best
Those are the ones we want.
You're talking about hopping over fences.
Yes.
Yes.
Like it's,
The names can be changed to protect the
If
innocent.
you must.
I mean,
Okay, give me what neighborhood was your misbelief treat?
it was in Gentilly.
Gentilly, 7 Ward.
Oh yeah.
Or leagueies are found.
Okay, was it Joy Tree? Was it your mom's, your grandmother's?
I mean, I wasn't.
It was a neighborhood.
It was a neighborhood. It was kind of given. It was like you have your frozen cup lady. It was understood. It was
Right.
like a landmark
Okay.
staple.
So that's, I started with that question because I like to, that's pretty much how we all connect as millennials from New Orleans. We all grew up with a misbelief tree somewhere in our neighborhood.
No, definitely.
And everybody hopped the fence for it. So when you say hopping fences, that was just what it was. That's
It
what
was-
they
it
did
was-
say.
Plural. Like
Oh,
not
fences,
one,
like,
not
okay.
two, about 3.
Okay, well, congratulations, you've been initiated.
Okay, yes.
You're one of us.
Put you on the same note right quick.
Tell me something about Tasting Tuesdays.
So Tasting Tuesdays is a hands-on, interactive tasting experience. I just got back from Sonoma, winemaking-wise, worked at Seduri, and saw the different experiences tasting-wise and wanted to bring it something back home and something that would resonate with people back home.
Okay.
You know? Putting in music, putting in art, just different influences, just showcasing different talent throughout the city.
How long have you been doing it?
Actually, Thursday makes a year.
Okay. 1 full year. You do it at the same place every time, or you moved around?
So it's moved around. So I've done Tasting Tuesdays was at Drink Lab at one point, so doing some stuff there as well as doing more pop-up, adding a pop-up, aspect to it.
Okay.
And so now I'm doing it on Thursdays. So Taste by Tasting Tuesdays.
How do you pop up with a tasting? Like you yourself show up with several bottles?
I mean, hey,
An empty glass.
sometimes it happens that way.
Okay. I hear that. So, how did your interest in fine things like wine begin? Because I mean, I don't have a refined palate. I eat boudin about 5 times a week. So this wine.
I'm sure they have a wine to go with boudin. But they
Is there a wine that goes with boudin?
I mean, this is not bad for boudin, ironically.
So okay, well, tell me how you got into like an interest in wine.
No, definitely. So I managed restaurants for about 5 years. I was in
here?
restaurant. Yeah.
Okay.
So Luke, John Besh's Luke, also Johnny Sanchez. So a collaboration of Ron Sanchez, John Besh. I worked at Zia Rotisserie and Grill, did some management over there,
Okay.
and then also Citrico's at Walt Disney World.
I like how you say all these restaurant names like I'm supposed to know them. Like, yeah, you know,
You
the
don't?
place with the $80 steak and the lobster. Like, no, I know not.
I'm
You
sitting here
never
with
been?
a blank face.
Yeah.
You heard me like,
He said Zia's, right?
I mean, everybody's been to Zia.
I know Zia's, right? They got good corn grits. As a bunch of nice appetizers,
Oh,
good
serious.
appetizers,
Love.
the entrees or some
I'm
sort.
just loving that we got a black man up here who know about wine.
He's so refined.
That's
He's up here.
sophisticated.
He look like he smokes cigars and like he
Cigars
read.
cool.
Read. Period. This is I was gonna come up with a newspaper, but he just looks like a refined young black man. And you from here in the city, right?
Born and raised.
Where'd you go to high school?
Went to Brother Martin.
Okay, cool. So okay, and I ain't gonna ask you when you graduated because I don't like to date people.
Age is the state of mind.
I'm about to see if I can go deep with it.
Even a state of mind's perspective. I mean, that's
That's what old people say. They're like, yeah, you know, I feel like I'm in my 20s. I'm like, sir, how old are you really, sir? But when did you graduate from? Okay.
you're 55.
Oh, see, I thought so. I thought he might have been older than he was.
No, that's not the case.
Okay. So before I pass it on to like the ladies, because Oshun actually went to your tasting Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. We met. It was a very interesting meeting, talk, conversation, chat. You know.
How that went?
But interesting is always a complex word.
It was funny. It was actually ironic. I mean, it's a small city, small world a lot
Right.
of times, and so we talked like midway through. Like, so that day was my 20th tasting, and it was crazy as hell.
20th?
20th.
Okay.
So 20th scheduled tasting. I mean, I've done about 10 to 20. I've done like 30 of them, private events, total stuff like that. And so this was actually probably the craziest in the sense of setup and stuff like that. And so I didn't get done setting up the tasting until about 3:30. And so I had to be back there, literally throwing the soup, everything else by 5:30.
You do the whole.
Rolling.
You
The
get
whole
rolling.
thing, yeah, he
No,
does everything.
get in that space, and I mean, once I get in that space and just lock in and just create, just knock it out. And so we talked, and she was like, "Hey, I actually want to feature you on this show, on a radio show Saturday." I was like,
This was last Thursday. She said that,
No.
and we already had you booked.
Right.
I mean,
He was
look,
like, I'm going to be
in peace,
there.
right? I come in peace, and we gotta talk
Dope.
about that.
I like how all of my co-hosts are always like actively like what they're interested in. That's what the show is about. If
No.
she's interested in it as a millennial, you're perfect for it, man.
No, definitely, I appreciate that. And then, you know, I rap with Malik. Malik told me about it, so I was like, you know, it makes perfect sense. Why not?
Dope, and you're my friend.
Hey, learn something new every day.
Yeah. So what was I gonna say? What you got next? I had something.
You was kicking it those shoes.
Right.
I'm gonna kick it over to the
Right, and I'm looking like, can I grab the mic?
Yeah.
Okay. So when we got to the tasting, and Jolene and I, shout out to Jolene, we were the first ones there, and we walked up, and he was like, "What's up, y'all?" And just walked us in. He was like, "Y'all have a seat and don't be shy. I like to talk. If you don't talk to me, I will talk to you, and I will make it awkward." So
I like that. I'm
I said,
stealing that.
so, water's wet, grass is green. My name is Rob. I like long walks on the beach. I'm National District It champion. I play Scrabble in my spare time.
Hold on, National District what champion?
It champion. That's what he
It.
said.
Is that a thing?
Nah,
He's just
Oh,
he's just a
Right.
man.
That's so impressive.
That sounds good.
If we're just making stuff up, son, I ain't never been beaten here.
But,
So if you want to,
I mean,
get
You
into
can't
it.
hate on the fact this man got the it juice.
I mean, in Vegas, they have.
How dare you? I've got the juice.
Can't let me be great. So no, I mean, in Vegas they have beer pong championships, so why not? So,
Okay.
but no, it was not. I just kind of wanted to get people in that space. When you're talking about wine, people kind of like they walk around and just get real stiff, rigid. And I was like, no, I'm literally gonna say whatever comes to my mind. So I hope y'all are ready.
another thing too was he encouraged us to network. He was like, pull out your business cards at intermission. Everybody talk to somebody that you don't know, and we're going to get to know each other, and we're going to spread our brands
I
around.
like that. Why haven't we worked together yet, bro? I'm all into that,
I
man.
mean, I'm all for, I really.
You know what?
That's why we're here now.
Yeah, that's
Right.
I guess because I never shook your hand and be like, hey, sir, this is me. Who are you? And I see you everywhere, man. I know you
do
be
this every Saturday.
I see you here in the studio. I mean,
Wine a month?
so I don't know what this is you gave me. I hadn't sipped it yet. I've been letting it air out.
Yeah, they gotta let it breathe. Sometimes you gotta, what I'm saying?
How long I need to breathe? Because
You can drink right now.
I'm ready to suffocate. It's been breathing enough.
Oh, damn. That's bad. That's all on.
And I don't have a refined palate, so she asked me what I smelled.
Okay. What do you smell?
It's a little bit of charcoal.
Charcoal.
Yeah, I smell charcoal. I smell some red bean juice.
See, and that's why we cut your mic off.
That's the night word blend.
Save me.
Puppy penis.
Puppy penis. That was a good one. I smell a little bit of Katrina water. Is it Katrina water?
It's definitely the night
Night
word
word blend.
Is this night word blend?
I think we.
No.
It's that leaky. It's that leaky.
Oh, is this that leak?
It's that leak.
This is that leak.
That
Leak.
7-wood
You right
leaky.
into the bottle, and now we got us a new libation.
But now tell me about wines though. Like I oftentimes don't know what to pick, what to choose.
Yeah.
Right. Well, first of all, what is this?
So, what am I drinking?
I'm about to drink at least.
No, we got some Saint Joseph, 2015. So it's a Côte d'Aron.
Oh, 2015.
2015.
Good year.
That was a good year for you?
Yeah.
15, I'm trying to think what happened in 2015. But no. So it's 2015 Saint Joseph. This bottle actually is one place in New Orleans actually carries it. So one shop actually carries it. They made 10,000 cases, and so
And we
that's
got
it.
one.
And so there's only one store that actually carries it, and it's only here in New Orleans.
So this is special.
Yeah.
I didn't feel special when I was drinking Katrina water. I thought it was regular Katrina water, but now I know it's special Katrina water.
It's purified. It's
Purified Katrina
it's
water.
alkaline. Katrina water.
Oh.
That licks me in the talk. Like, you know.
You heard me, but you ain't hear me. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Quick question. Does the Asian one have anything to do with the taste, the price? Can you explain on that?
Tremendously. So you got when you're talking about wine.
I know.
He said
Indubitably.
he's going to use all his vocabulary in every syllable he has.
Wherever popcorn.
Indubitably.
That is exactly so.
So I appreciate your classic madness.
Oh, no. You can switch it and give it a second. Don't worry.
I heard
So
That's New Orleans.
You were talking about how you like to play it. You don't know nothing about what?
fair enough. So yeah, actually certain regions. So you're talking about France. France was one of the first countries really that's really known for winemaking, kind of the Mecca. You know, a lot of the varietals you're talking about, types of wine, Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, Malbec, they all originated in France, and then they took planes of that and grew it in California. So you're talking about Burgundy, you're talking about Côte d'Aron, and certain vintages. A lot of times, certain years did better than other years.
Ripples.
If you don't like yourself, it's cruel and unusual punishment. You're talking about AB 2020, you're talking about OE, you're talking about. I mean, I like myself. It gets a little rocky. I kind of like it. My life is kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? So why would I torture myself with such things?
So I've noticed millennials, especially the bougie blacks,
Oh,
we've
Lord.
been getting into things like brunch, yoga,
Yes. Hot yoga.
hot yoga,
specifically.
yeah, kale,
Yeah.
and also
Quinoa, you know.
quinoa. I haven't been into the
That's
quinoa
definitely
yet.
a thing.
Do they sell my
Bougie rice.
quinoa?
Yeah. Might do.
I'm not familiar with the quinoa, but we've gotten into like this type of thing.
So Ciroc, it's 100% Ciroc.
This is a Syrah.
Not Ciroc, but
I know,
Ciroc. I knew you were going before you went there.
No. Actually,
I see the joke coming.
Ciraz, right? Syrahs.
No.
It's not a Z on Syrah? You used to get this when I was in Chicago.
Yes.
I'm super ignorant. I'm super ignorant.
There goes the neighborhood, just like that.
I fake it often.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm sorry, how you say it?
I think it's SYRA.
H. There you go.
Sarah?
Sarah.
He's a national script
She said
champion.
Sarah.
I knew it. He's a national script, just spelling bees, things of that
Okay, so
nature.
tell me about this. Like, what besides boudin, what might this Syrah be paired with?
So you can do some lamb, some heavier meat, some pork. I mean, it all depends on what you're cooking, the main ingredient, and how you cook it.
And what types of wines do you cook with? Like, would I do that with a Syrah?
No, I mean, you're not cooking with it, you're drinking it. Like, why you?
I'm talking about.
saying don't waste my
Cooking
wine,
wines
right?
is different.
Sometimes I like to pour a little bit of wine
Yeah.
in the skillet when I'm making bacon. I thought that was the thing that's what.
No, sir.
But
No,
there's,
sir.
there are different types of wines
No,
that you
sir.
can actually cook with, right?
Wait, son, you said bacon?
No.
Yes.
But you know what?
Who don't want wine soaked bacon? Like, where y'all come from?
What else Rob does is he gave us all his cards. So if you are actually cooking and you need something to pair it with, you can text him.
You do that for free?
Text him.
That's a consultation.
No, nothing for free.
I'm about to
When
say,
you,
dude.
say for instance, you've been to Sam's before, right?
Yeah.
Sam's, Costco.
Yeah, just yes.
I've been, yeah, whatever.
Cool. When you go to Sam's and Costco, it's nothing free. I mean, even
Well, they got
there
samples.
you breathe, you paying for it some kind of way. I mean, nothing's free.
I mean, they got samples all over. Okay, so then.
Yeah,
okay,
but
so,
samples for you to entice. That's called marketing fee to pay for it.
Oh, so that's one of your services. Gotcha, got you.
tell
I'm
him.
free. Nothing's ever free.
Dope. Okay, well, this is you very industrious. Was that the word I was supposed to use?
That works. That works. Just go with it.
Go with
Just
it.
let it flow.
All right, thesaurus. Come on.
So,
Give out your card, which number if you can actually.
That's what I'm.
Yeah.
And then you give them advice, but how you charge them for the advice? I'd be like, son, I got a pork chop.
The iPhone has a block button,
Right.
and it works tremendously.
His block game is strong.
tremendously.
He told us
Hit a
that
button,
too.
boom.
His block
Nah, I
game is
was like,
strong. He was like, my block
just so y'all
game
know, I
strong.
mean, I'm just being honest, being brutally honest. You know, I mean, a lot of times people they want honesty but can't handle honesty,
Mhm.
right? And so I was like, cool.
I had to block DC yesterday. He texted me all kinds of stuff, man.
I thought you asked for those types
Sometimes
of things.
people
Right? I mean,
people get a little outlandish. You got to
I get a little outlandish. This is true. This is,
block button.
all right, we know we got the Bae-ologist in the building, and she about to get us right on a relationship tip. So before she get in here, I need to know. I need to impress my bae of that night. You feel me? What's the one wine that you like? You know what, bruh? She gonna feel this.
Okay.
This the one.
not the one she gonna feel.
No, I don't mean no date rape nonsense. I mean straight up like it makes me making me look official. You feel me? Like,
Okay,
damn,
well,
it's
What's the
Specify.
one that'll
I
make
am
you look the best
specified.
without spending a whole lot?
Because
There
I
you
was
go.
Translation.
That's two different questions, and I'll take the answers to both.
Oh, got you. Not,
Yes.
not the wine, not the.
Not the other stuff, just the wine.
give her something she can feel. So which
Come
wine
on,
which
Embo.
wine can she feel? Is apparently what he wants to know.
I'm saying, feel me on to be
Oh,
like, yeah,
oh,
this guy knows his
to
stuff.
get intimate.
Right.
Okay,
She did.
he want to be intimate.
No.
No.
And this is when.
Oh, man.
Is there a safe word? We need to create a safe word for the radio show.
How is that I'm not the one that crosses the line? Usually it's you. You see how I tip on the tightrope and dance on the line? You just be like,
When keeping it real goes wrong.
Anyway, back to
I got you.
the wine.
Yeah.
We're back now.
Ding. So women, if you haven't noticed, women love one thing: rosé.
I'm glad you didn't expect me to answer that question.
So true.
wait,
my
no,
favorite.
See, I kept
Don't leave it open.
Yeah, no. All right, boom, it was open shut. Case closed.
It's my
Women
favorite,
love
yeah.
rosé.
It's my
so
favorite.
if you get a rosé, a bottle of rosé, preferably from the south of France, Provence, you're good.
All right. I'm glad that we record this show so I can always rewind and give Provence and the rose.
Summertime. New
Yeah.
Orleans. Like
good.
you're not gonna you come with a bottle of red wine.
When he
and,
sits you down at the tasting, he gives you 6. And you go from 1 to 6. So Rosé was in the middle. And I was like, can we just skip to number 4?
Oh, no, I actually pulled a glass and I was like, no, it's fine. It's fine. Thank you.
And what you were saying, Jay, still like what's an affordable wine for people out there who might not be able to get the
Yeah,
the,
because you know they
the
got
patty?
they got people out here want to impress.
No,
you know,
no,
wanna
no,
be
no.
bougie
Yeah.
on a budget. Like
Bougie
how,
on a budget.
Right.
How can one be bougie on a budget?
Well, it's not even. I think the whole word bougie is kind of got a negative connotation in the sense of it's not bougie. It's just appreciating what you appreciate.
Bro.
Right.
Say I appreciate art. I like surrealism or Salvador Dali. That's what I like.
See some of my cigarette lotion?
It
No.
says that-
No.
No, we don't do those. But anyway, actually, rosé from Provence or just rosés in general are fairly cost efficient. So maybe 10 to 15, 10 to 20 a bottle. Because anything I served at the tasting that night actually was about 10 to 20 a bottle. So you
Really?
can get it over and over and over.
Ooh.
Because I can pour a $50, $100 bottle of wine, but for what? Are you gonna buy it?
Right.
Wow. Alright, so it's real.
Can we give an applause? Do we have that sound effect right now? He's just dropping bars on us right now.
So when is the next tasting that you're having? I think you moved to a Thursday slot now?
Yeah, I'm looking at Thursdays. I'm playing around a bunch of different things, different concepts. I'm doing actually doing some stuff at Second Vine too as well. So I'm the wine buyer for Second Vine Wine. 1027 Turtle Street. So Monday, Wednesday, I'm there from 12 to 6 if you want to buy some stuff. And then Fridays, I do the tastings there from 6 to 8:30.
Okay.
The next tasting is going to be 27th. It's going to be a whiskey tasting.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So where? I mean,
Okay, we'll stay tuned. Okay, so
Right.
where can we?
That's yeah. Okay.
Wait. No. But let me ask. Was location there though?
Okay, it was lit. It was good. You did it. You did that.
You did surprise public.
No, I mean,
right?
and that was the aspect because
Yeah.
a lot of times, I mean, and I said, I'm being brutally honest, being from New Orleans, a lot of places, and I've thrown parties and promoted events and stuff like that. A lot of events are not there, and it lacks. And I don't go to clubs. I've been to clubs since I was 18, 19. When I'm out of state, New York, you know, the Bay, whatever like that, that's cool, but that doesn't do anything. It doesn't excite me. So I wanted to create a different experience, and so, like I said, did I create it?
You did that. Okay, you won.
So where can we follow you on social networks so we can find out what the next tasting is? I want to experience something new. I've been letting this thing air out all segment. I'm still not sure it's not
Whiskey, your kid though. Whiskey, your kid.
I am a whiskey drinker.
Oh no! I mean, what you talking whiskey? What do you drink whiskey wise?
I like Legacy. This is,
Okay.
But other than that, I told you I was basic earlier.
I mean,
So you made me tell you exactly how basic. I like the Evan Williams. Okay,
No, I mean, if you're happy, I'm smiling. Who am I to tell you what you drink? What you drink is wrong. You know what I'm saying?
okay, but I can't talk.
I mean,
I've been name drop different brands that they don't even pay me.
that's when you come in with the sponsorship. You know what I'm saying?
So how we follow you on social networks to figure out when's the next new experience?
No, definitely. So it's R Haynes, the letter R Haynes, Haynes 06, and then also Tasting Tuesdays, TASTING. Tuesdays, TUESDAYS.
You really just spelled Tuesdays.
I mean, some people. Wait, no, I'm about to tell you. I'm about to mess it up. So you heard this thing called Tasty Tuesdays, right?
No.
So Tasty Tuesdays is where we play bounce music and it's
Right.
Yeah. So
so you
and
trying to
actually,
differentiate
and I did
yourself.
exactly. And I did a radio interview and somebody was talking about Tasty Tuesdays and I was like,
That ain't
like
us.
she was bringing it up just and she was like, and I'm like, we're not even about to talk about that. I'm not gonna
Okay.
waste my words on it.
Okay, well you should have.
Right, it's
Okay,
not
so
my
it's
That's why.
tasting
'Cause-
Tuesdays. And your next whiskey event, can you say at least when it's coming up? Is sometime
No, it's July 27th.
July
Yeah.
27th. Cool. You did say that earlier. Whatever.
I'm sorry.
So I'll be following you, man. I'll be there.
No, definitely. I got some stuff. I mean, you talking about High West? We talking about some Habiki. We got some stuff.
Okay, don't bring the water. This Katrina water, because this wasn't as sedity as you thought it was.
No. So you're still breathing, right?
I mean,
I like that.
also we were here interviewing Robert Haynes of Tasting Tuesdays. Follow him, R Haynes, on all social networks, or Tasting Tuesdays on all social networks. It's about time for a break. Mastermind, drop the mic. Oh, they're swinging all over. Swinging all over the studio. So what did you do? What is you doing? So what you got coming up for us? As far as music, because you got.
Before you get to like,
What song are you about to play during this break for us, please, sir?
no, definitely.
Oh,
Eggs
that's my
over
favorite song by
here.
Tank of the Bangers Band. Shout out to them. They on tour. We'll never see them again. Tank of the
We'll
Bangers
never see you again.
They's gonna be wild before they come back. But just stay tuned to the Misbelief Radio Show. Tank, we miss you. This is DC Paul. We'll be back.
Amen.
We'll never
Quick
see him
question.
again.
Does Crown
What's up,
Apple still
Anisha?
work? Can I?
What up,
can I get
Catalyst?
that?
What up, Tiara?
I'm trying to post it tonight. I got you.
Okay. Because I want to go to
What up,
Whiskey.
Kingston?
Tiara Cochran, which is at the
Brown Apple still works.
Okay.
Tiara Horton.
Oh,
So,
that's my sister.
y'all
Darnell Griffin, Carry On, Slim Singleton, Kingston.
They talking or they just watching?
They just over there watching Tareen, Torrance, Paul,
Right.
my black friend Paul,
Oh, my black friend.
David Proctor,
That's
Meek
my
Dolphin, Will Moses, Tata.
I forget too.
All right, brother, man.
Thank you,
Thank you for coming around, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was real.
Get one more time for the Facebook Live that couldn't get you to tell them what's going on, like where they can find you at.
No, definitely. So you can find me on Instagram, rhaynes06, and then Tasting Tuesdays, all one word, regular spell, and July 27th, we're doing a whiskey tasting. So definitely.
Show them what you got right there, right? What we got right here.
And I want to make sure you
We got some Saint Joseph. We got 2015 Saint Joseph, 100% Syrah. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
All right, brother.
Definitely. Appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you, Rob, for coming. I told you I was the calm one, didn't I?
I'm chilling. I mean, I told you, it's easy.
You did good though. I appreciate it so much.
I'm a little fired. It's easy.
Right. Yeah, please.
Please.
You forgot who you was
But no,
talking to, huh?
yeah, I've been playing around.
I know.
With some different, working with the details of it and everything like that. No, I mean, it's for me, I drink whiskey, and so a lot of times I didn't do other tastings like that, or spirit tastings, because I was doing magic.
And do you know when you're going to do your next sparkling?
Sparkling is a harder one to do. It's hard to do. I'm not gonna lie. It's a hard thing. I mean, for me, I don't care for sparkling. It's cool, but it's a harder thing to do.
Everyone, this is Chaila.
Hey, Shayla.
We went at the film room. I'm Denzel's friend.
But I love you. And we're going to meet them.
Hi, I'm Courtney. Chaila, nice to meet you. I'm like,
Okay. We'll work on it.
hey, how you doing?
Romance.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. How you doing? Good. I'm good. Oh, sure. Yeah.
He's good, like this powerful.
Yes.
Like,
Thanks.
okay, I'm sitting over here.
Yeah, all the way on the end.
All the way on the end. Oh my goodness. Okay.
How you doing? I'm Joseph.
You really gonna introduce yourself? Like we never met?
Have we been met before? Really?
Film room. I know I look like different people.
You do, because you look like, girl, I know. That's why I was looking like, you don't know who I am, but
Well,
you don't know who I am, because you're not her.
No.
You keep saying film room. I don't know what film room you're talking
Film
about.
room. The film room that.
I am excited.
Film room thing.
What film room thing? Like, what film room?
It's an event that occurred.
With who? Who was that? What was that for?
Who?
On your side, yeah. We welcome you. Quick open up. Oh, have you met Jess? Jess, this is one of our interns. Okay.
Good job.
What's wrong? The one downstairs. Yes.
Don't put these on my head.
Oh, you don't have to.
I want to feel official.
Oh, yeah, we'll put them on then. There you go.
Go
Yeah.
for it.
But what film room thing? What was that
It
event?
was next to the Declan's and Cream place. With
Some of that Total November thing?
If you see the
The whole-
The Total November?
round it, it's going to be on your left.
Yes.
Shit Stick?
Yes. Yes.
That's a good song.
It was great.
It was a good song. Now I remember, yeah.
Why does it say it's connecting? Why am I not on?
Because it's. Oh, you talking about that?
Oh, do I have to turn my I think I have to turn my Wi-Fi off.
I don't know. Hey, what's up, Robert DoQui? What up, brother?
Hey, Mr. DoQui. You have no idea who I am because I'm not an actor. But I know who you are.
What up, Sean? What up? What up, Zuri?
No.
I go back there sometimes. Like the city.
What's going on, y'all?
Tell them what chapter you coming from.
You already know, Theta 5, Spring 12. Y'all know. We're not going to talk on that. I don't know why he brought this up, but I'm not talking about that. Being good today. It's Saturday. Saturday, next day is Sunday. I'm trying to be good.
And the ancestor of Dillon University is Beta 5.
He said an ancestor. Ancestor means I'm dead.
He made the notes.
I'm not an ancestor. I'm an elder. An ancestor means you have died. I'm not an ancestor.
He has wisdom, though. I give him that.
He's like, I'm not dead.
He might have built den. I ain't gonna lie.
But look,
Truth be told.
I don't even need no glass.
Oh, Lord.
You don't need no glass. This is a nice bottle of wine.
That's how you do it straight out the A-Ward. No.
We're right, Malik.
No, that's like my Neo's.
Great grandfather.
Yeah, probably more.
Great grandfather.
This is my Sans.
That's
You call
right.
somebody, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
This is my Sans. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Tell who this is right
Yeah, we
here.
having an alpha session.
Oh.
You know, ain't no, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Tell them all what chapters y'all from. Starting over here.
Royal, follow 2.
Hi, Omicron, Spring 06.
Bloody Beta Phi chapter located at Dillon University,
Okay.
1938.
Ruthless Loyola.
Crossing 38? Well, no, that's when the chapter started. He's like, he crossing 38?
Man, you look young.
Exactly.
Beta 5, Fall 11. Bloody Beta 5.
Still clean.
Hey y'all.
Hi.
Intern. Tell them who you are. Tell me your name on Facebook Live.
I'm Chaila Celeste.
Oh,
Thank you.
Let me go first. Yo, back.
D-Mac.
Yeah, yo, what's up, Facebook?
Boy, chillin'.
We better go back on the air, play some beautiful music and sound effects for you guys.
How much time we got?
1 minute. Uno minuto.
This is Brian Egland right here.
What's going on, y'all? This is Brian Egland right here. I'm the intern. I'm trying to learn.
That brother's hard at work. It's Madania.
Yeah, bro.
Madania is the
What's going on, y'all?
with the misbelief sex symbol.
How you doing, baby? Y'all see titty meat? I got titty meat showing.
If the misbelief crew had like a sex conscious, it'll look like Madania.
We need to do a strip show. Tell you. But I ain't gonna be in this though. You'll see bats and that's all done. That's it.
Oh no, I'll be cameraman on that. Over here we got another intern.
What's up, Bob?
Tell me who you are, man.
Oh, I ain't know, man. My name's Jermaine Kelson, aka Jahmon Jeffries, aka the Chocolate Ball. What now y'all doing?
Chocolate Ball, what a lie,
Yeah.
I'm ready for this. Man, we're gonna be learning music and all that. This is the third. My brother over here go to Southeastern, about to get out that thing.
Oh yeah, got a radio show on a hip hop show, 9 to 12 every Thursday, 90.9 on KSLU.org.
Yep, man. Yeah. If y'all hit this Q93, we got him first. Alright? Charlamagne the Guy, we got him first. Alright?
Facts.
Bet. When he get his own show, we got him first.
What's up? You the cameraman?
I play mini roles.
I just don't remember that role.
What's your name?
Robert, don't you just say it on the video? I'm coming up. Let a brother in.
I guess so. I don't know what that means.
Is he downstairs? Hey, are we on? Yes, we on. Did I say any inappropriate words while the mic was on? I wasn't aware. There's no need to Okay, well, welcome back to the Misbelief Radio Show. I'm safe. No FCC fines. All right, good. We still ain't got canceled yet, y'all. You are tuned into the Misbelief Radio Show on WBOK AM 1230. I'm DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio. And who's this to my left?
It's that actor guy, Mr. Bats.
And to my right?
Oshun.
And Jay Steele.
And over in the booth, who we got? And we are all local black millennials doing the Zam thing out here, you heard me. This is the Misbelief Radio Show. But listen, if you want to stay in the loop with all WBOK shows and programming, follow them on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at WBOK1230. Listen online at www.WBOK1230am.com or download the WBOK mobile app and listen right from your smartphone. That's a pretty clear feed on the app, right? You can get it almost like the podcast, pretty much like the podcast. So
it sounds wonderful on the app. Please download the app.
My mom, I believe, she either uses the app in Dallas or she listens on the website. So I mean, you can get pretty clear audio on those platforms. So check us out, y'all. Download it and stay tuned to what WBOK got going on. But this here is our second interview segment. I like to meet new millennials here in the city who are doing things and then get to know more about them. So here we are interviewing Miss Chaila Scott.
Yes.
Hey, Chaila.
Hello, everybody. How y'all
are you?
doing? I'm wonderful.
You are the creator of Bae-ologist?
Yes, that is correct.
I'm so looking forward to diving into that. But before I do, you know what a misbelief is?
I do.
Oh, do you? You got a misbelief story?
We just used to steal them off of our neighbors' trees.
What neighborhood?
Magnolia Ridge, representing Bootsy, Louisiana.
Okay. We got our intern back there wrapped up.
Our intern, Kalena. Yeah. Make a clap for him.
Make a clap
for him, Mastermind, for Bootsy.
Yeah, we grew up down the street from each other.
Dope. And y'all are both millennials, right?
Of course.
Okay, I've been having to just ask, because you know that means between 82 and 02. You know, just black on crack. You could be.
You're right.
Okay, but you're okay. Confirmed. All right, cool. Nice. Confirmed. And you confirmed.
Right.
All right, cool. So welcome to the Misbelief Radio Show. How long have you been here in the city of New Orleans?
Well, I've kind of been back and forth. So, like, I came in 05 to go to undergrad in Loyola University, Wolfpack. And
I'm kind of in the Wolfpack now. There's all these HBCU graduates. They don't know how to act when
don't make fun of my PWI.
I also went to PWI, but I'm just saying the rest of these, they don't know how to act.
Look, they just threw money at me and I was like, I'm in.
They joined the gang, and we actually got acceptance letters.
Right. They threw money on me, man.
Okay, so you came here in 05 to go to Loyola.
To go to Loyola.
What'd you study?
Criminal justice. That's what I ended in.
Okay.
But between that time, I was like undeclared, history, performing arts, and then I settled on
Bae-ologist. Oh.
Yeah. So, and then after that, like where I'm from, there's not a lot of work, so I've just been working in the city. So, yeah.
Okay, and how long have you been pushing the Bae-ology brand?
Bae-ology was actually born by accident, but that was since January 1st of 2017 is when I did my first video.
Oh, so tell me what Bae-ology is.
Okay, so Bae-ology is just that. It's the study of Bae, but my tag is the real life study of love and relationships. And what it is exactly that, a study. I mean, I poll people every day. I want to know people's opinions. I want to know what is it that we can do to make our relationships work. What people can do to like meet people and have meaningful relationships. I just love. I want people together.
Okay, so you poll people, you gather information. What do you do with the information? Do you do speaking engagements? You do events?
I would like to branch off into that. Right now, Bae-ology is just really young. But if I had the opportunity, I would love that.
You should meet my homegirl Geneva Joy. Her and I do a speed dating event every first Monday at 14 parishes.
Yeah.
Neither one of us are certified in Bae-ology. We can't tell you nothing. We don't take polls. We just make mistakes and then do speed dating once a month. And somehow that's become a thing. But it'd be great to have somebody who's, would you call yourself a relationship expert or a studier, a student?
You're a Bae-ologist, man.
A Bae-ologist.
Yeah, I'm a Bae-ologist. I wouldn't call myself an expert. I'm just a girl that did a whole lot of things the wrong way.
Oh, that's what you open the door for it. You open the door for it. So how much of Bae-ology is from personal experience, and how much of it is what you're surveying from other people?
I want to say about personal experience, probably about 60%.
Okay.
And a survey is the 40. I also have a background in mental health, so I kind of do study people a little bit.
Okay, so about 60% of your Bae-ology-ness comes from, I guess, your perspective. So how do you get a proper male perspective on Bae-ology?
I have a lot of male guests on my show.
You didn't say you had a show.
A show.
Yeah, Bae-ology is a show on Facebook.
I did not know.
Did you not get the info sheet?
Oh!
That's what it is. I just get basic information. I learn more about the guests when they come and talk to me. Okay, so it's Facebook Live?
It's a Facebook Live.
How often?
Once a week.
But I'm people know if I don't know.
I'm doing a special one tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight with my homegirl Jahmon, and she is a fashion blogger with Style and Energy, and also a fashion blogger for Fashion Bomb Daily.
Okay, dope.
Yeah.
So you do this once a week? The Bae-ology
Once
show?
a week.
When?
Normally on Tuesdays. I would say between 7 and 9. It just depends sometimes on how I feel.
But we can catch it later.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. I always repost.
Have you moved it to a different platform other than Facebook? Have you made a YouTube page?
So I made a YouTube page, but it's like moving heaven and earth to get your videos from Facebook to YouTube.
Oh.
So, okay, you're gonna have to show me that after.
That's a Facebook Live video?
Yes.
Absolutely, easy.
Okay.
I'll show you on my own laptop sitting right here.
Please.
Easy. So we do
I'm not I'm an untechnological millennial.
No, okay, so as far as Bae-ology, are you, I take it you work alone, you're the only person on this project?
So I'm the only person that came up with the project, and then my partner came along, Next Generation Millionaires. And
Is somebody name?
Next Generation Millionaires. They are a network.
What she look like? Oh, okay.
blah, blah.
There are a network of black entrepreneurs. So they wanted to back me, and they stood behind me, and so they're my partners now.
That's a local network?
National.
Dope. Next Generation Millionaires.
And can I give a shout out?
Anybody,
please.
I just would like to give a shout out to Denzel Square.
Shouts out to Denzel.
Yes.
We all love us some
Yes, the homie.
Shout out to Danny Square for putting me on y'all and telling me about y'all and submitting my information, because here I am. Thank you, Danny.
Thank you, Denzel.
So wait, hold up. I want to know some things. So what's some questions that you've asked on your polls?
Oh my goodness. Most recently, who comes first? the spouse or the children.
Oh, you can't just be pausing like that.
Right.
Who comes first? Who comes first? That just meant a whole lot of different things.
Who comes first? The spouse or the children?
Okay.
I've asked about finances, how finances are split up in the households. I've done one about who should be the head of the household and gender roles. So we talk about all types of different things in the relationship, from finances to communication to kids to family. What would you do if your family didn't like your bae? So
what are some of these answers like on the majority versus, high percentage? You're saying who comes first between the spouse and the kids? What do most people say?
It was like a split. So most of the women said the children. A lot of the men said the spouse, but there were some women that also agreed that the spouse comes first. So it was just interesting.
When you have these questions, do you sometimes take religion into it too? Like maybe who comes first, God, the husband or wife?
I let my followers do that, and someone actually did bring that up. So I don't necessarily interject anything in particular when I ask these questions. I just kind of moderate and make sure everybody's being respectful and, agreeing to disagree. But I don't really necessarily interject. I kind of just drop the question and stir the pot a little bit to get a response.
Have you been married before?
I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still currently?
No, I'm divorced.
All right.
Happily.
Okay.
I love his new wife.
None of us believe that. Even she don't believe it. She's like, she's
awesome. She is awesome, and she's a great stepmother to our son. Yeah.
So when it comes to marriage,
here we go. Come on, Madania.
Come on, Madania. No questions.
So I have a lot of friends of mine that got married early,
Mm-hmm.
and about time when they get about 28 to 31.
Mm-hmm.
It's over. So, what would you suggest? What would you say? Wait, or if you love him, go ahead, jump the rope.
I would say ask yourself if this is really, really love and you're in it for the long haul, or if this is societal expectations being forced upon you. Right. And I encourage everyone to participate in that thought years, because, we're going to get old, and sometimes people are way too old to be thoughting out here.
Was that a Bae-ologist? You should put that on a t-shirt.
Bars.
Sometimes people are way too old to be thoughting out here.
Oh, yes.
So
you heard it here first.
Get your thoughting in before your expiration date is what you
Right.
Get it in. Thoughting like milk and bread and dairy products.
I tell you what, the older you get, the slimmer the selections become.
That's real. So hold on, real quick. Our phone number is 504-260-9265. Would you mind if somebody would have called in, taking the call?
No, not at all.
Okay, 504-260-9265. And how long are you gonna be here?
For however long you need me to be here.
She's gonna stick around after the interview. She'll be here in the studio. So you want to give the Bae-ologist a call, 504-260-9265, and she'll answer some questions for you.
Yeah, totally.
I love that. We should talk about making you a regular, because we don't have nobody who really talks about relationships and sex.
Right.
So how much is it sex and how much is it relationships as far as like your expertise? Probably all one. Is it?
Yeah, I mean, we talk more. I keep it more on the relationship side, and then for my late night Bae-ology sessions, like I'm doing tonight, it's all fair game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mastermind, we got a job for you. Just letting you know, something to do with that voice. But what's some of the crazier, or most oddest answers that you've gotten into different questions, or maybe some you didn't expect people to say?
I don't remember the question I asked, but I had a guy that came on, and at first he was kind of cool, and then after that he started condemning people to hell. And so,
But he was cool at first.
All the hell condemners usually start off.
I mean, it literally went from 0 to 100. So I inboxed him, and I was like, hey, and I thought this was somebody who was trolling me that I knew. And I said, this bet not be you trolling me. Because I'm a little gangster, just a little bit, right? And so he was like, no, actually, my name is Panda. Nice to meet you. I was like, look, Panda, you are the antithesis of my brand. And I'm going to have to remove you from the Bae-ology community. And so it was the first removal of the baes.
What is he condemning people to hell about,
Exactly. And I told him, I said, you're free to condemn people to hell on your own time and on your own timeline.
Straight up.
Okay. So let the people know where we can follow you, follow Bae-ology. Do you have, is that a t-shirt, a Bae-ology t-shirt you have on?
It just says Bae Squad. So, you know, it's kind of, I wish I could have, my partner is working on that.
Okay.
But yeah, you can follow me. I'm on Facebook, Chaila Scott, Chaila, Scott, Scott, or my page, Bae-ologist, Baeology.
That's what's up. And it's only a Facebook?
It's only a Facebook.
Okay.
Unless you want to help me expand that. I'm taking all the help I can get here.
Get you some interns. That's all I'm going to say. They've been quite helpful.
Yes.
I think it's time for a break. Man, Chaila, thank you so much. And please stick around. Was that a call?
Thanks for having me.
You heard your finger up.
I know you got a question.
Yeah. What you got?
According to Bae-ology, in your experience, what is the #1 destroyer of all relationships?
Good question. That's
lack of communication.
And you know what? And I think I would agree with that. And that's even with
everything,
romantic relationships,
all relationships.
Yes. That's honestly with human relationships, lack of communication is normally our downfall.
People don't know how to talk to each other.
Come on, you know what you're talking about.
Yeah. They don't know how to talk to each other. Tone, inflection, all of that means something. And so, communication.
And this internet age didn't help it. You feel me? Because people just get on the internet, they can hide behind whatever, and they just get to talking sporty. And then you got the tones, and like you go on Twitter, just how people just, a lot of times people seem like they talk to be ready to fight, almost ready to be on edge. And if you bring that type of mentality into your regular relationships, then it just got to be even nuts, even more crazy.
Imagine the text messaging.
Oh man!
Get rid of text
and people don't even talk on the phone
right.
no more. Like people don't call each other.
Get rid of text message.
I don't know about getting rid of text message now. I talk for a living, so I prefer if you know me and if I've communicated that to you, text me.
I would say if you're in a relationship, don't text the serious things and serious conversations.
True.
You should only text
a lot
logistics.
of that stuff can get misconstrued.
Right. You should only text logistics like, "Hey, I'm here. Like, where are you?" Like, you know, those kind of things.
Tell me we gotta read.
I'm
is
sorry.
that a caller? No, you was. I'm loving it, but okay, damn it.
So much gets
please
lost
stick
in
around.
textology.
I would love for that to be a caller for you to pop back in and be like, yeah, I got the expertise for you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Chaila Scott. Y'all make sure you follow Bae-ology and Chaila Scott on Facebook, y'all. We can go ahead and take a break. Mastermind, what you got coming up in the song queue? Dope. Asada Jones from Chi-Town, right? What up, Asada? She now resides here, so that's fair. That's what's up, man. Stay tuned to the Misbelief Radio Show. Don't get nothing on you.
You dig?
You dig?
She also attends Dillard University. DU.
Oh, like a
HBCU. That's what that was. We were just chanting HBCU stuff.
For real, I'm at the door, Robinson.
Yeah, Robin's here. Robin's here. Robert is here. Robert is here. Open the damn door. Open the door. Come here. We're
not on.
Y'all.
Where you broadcasting
this is
from?
Robert DoQui.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm sharing it. Sharing it. Bae is watching. Share it. Share this.
Give it to them one more last time they can find you. Wait. Give it to them one more
Bae-ology, Baeology, or my personal page, Chaila, Chaila, Scott, Scott.
You about to get all in that Bae-ology.
Right.
Listen,
we got Robert DoQui in the building.
So
the man of the hour.
Aggressive women, right?
Hold up. We gotta get this on Facebook Live.
One of the kings.
So what's the deal with aggressive women, right? Of course we're men, so we're supposed to court and we're supposed to make the first move. But what I'm seeing now is women just sitting around waiting.
Wait.
No, I'm saying, well, not. I mean, obviously, when you say women, you don't mean all women.
Okay, come on.
But so, God, Jesus Christ. So what's that about, right? So do some women want fully aggressive men to like make all the decisions and all the plans, or are there some women out there, I'm still looking for them, that actually take the initiative to start things? Maybe
Hold on.
Let me break down your
Or there's
question.
some women who know what they want to know.
Why is it not on that? I don't want to put it like that. I don't want to put it like that.
You asked me a question.
Right,
And The women are categorized in an either-or situation. Either they want an aggressive man or they want to share the lead. It depends on the woman.
Right.
Right.
You have to really get in there and really get to know her. And we are onions. So you have to peel back those layers and find out.
Like onions, not all of them.
No, but we're layered. Okay, we're roses. Think about a rose. You know, she got the petals that go around and around. You have to literally get underneath there and find out what it is that she wants.
Right.
And what she likes.
Right.
And usually if she is an aggressive woman out the gate, she gonna walk up to you and say, hi, how you doing? I like the way you looking today. What's your name?
Where you live at?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you know out the gate, okay, she's an alpha woman.
Wait,
That's
what?
who you're
I
dealing
asked you where
with.
you live.
You ask what men live
I
at?
asked you what's your sign, where you live.
What you gonna do with that?
So do you approach men though?
Yes.
So she's an alpha female.
I'm an Aries.
Right, because like I'm seeing this a little bit. I'm seeing this a lot, right? Women that I keep saying women, but obviously I'm talking about women.
Right. This ain't the 50s, Madonna.
Right, no. But I'm seeing a lot of women like sitting on the side and just basically like, well, he ain't called me.
See, it's
And
not
I know
I know a lot
I'm
of
seeing
aggressive women that
Right.
will approach men now. Like, that's the thing now.
Right.
And then also a lot of middle grown women who like the traditional but are not afraid to say what
There
they
are some
want.
women who will propose to a man, right? As we saw that played out on social media recently.
Yeah.
Man, there's been women.
You didn't see, that's the big thing that was on Facebook. That meme was going around about whether it's acceptable for women to be proposing to men and like it's
Sit your fragile masculinity ass down.
Who you talking to?
That's best as they call it, fragile masculinity.
But no, see, he can't do stuff without context. No.
I wanted to give a shock value, and I got it.
Explain this, but I shared the post.
Right.
I just said personally,
that situation
I don't.
comes
I got
up a lot.
because they ain't gonna hear me. You talk.
That situation comes up a lot, and they're all like, well, he didn't call me, so I guess, you know.
See, you gotta feel it out because I was that woman that just sat on the sideline and waited. First of all, men don't approach me. That's the first thing. Men do not approach me. Not men I would actually date.
Right.
Not men that I would actually date.
Right.
Not men that I would actually date. So it's just like, I had to decide whenever I would meet people through my warm market, like guys, you know, like maybe friends of friends or people that knew somebody some kind of way. That's how I started meeting guys. But I had to temper that by how much do I like this guy? Do I like him enough to like call him? Do I like him enough to make the first move on that? Do I like him enough to, you know, take him out on a date? So I kind of had to
on that man
adjust.
and that woman.
Right. I had to adjust. So I guess you would call me a middle grounder because I'm kind of like, you know, we take the lead at different points. But I was that girl and I was like, okay, I'm getting nowhere.
Well, maybe I just need to get rid of all my female friends. Be like, look, I can't be friends with y'all.
You need female friends.
Wait, hold on. This is not a me question.
No, okay.
This is not a me question. This is not a me question. This is not a me question.
No.
I am partially sure. All right. This is not a me question. I have a lot of female friends. That's just like that.
Them to go
I don't
beyond
think
their
so.
comfort zone. You should encourage. You should be
I'm telling you,
encouraging
man. I'm gonna encourage them next time.
And ask them how much do they like the guy, and if they say they really like him, be like, girl, call that man.
What if he's the guy to all the friends? He's trying to get
What, I'm the guy to all the friends? Oh no.
That's the second song?
Okay.
Yeah, that's the second.
Yeah.
Oh, you got two by her?
Yeah, 2 by her. All by myself in the side. Too much, I think.
Okay,
So you have Facebook Live, bro. I shared the freaking meme. You know what I mean? I said personally, I wouldn't want somebody proposing to me because given how I am, I wouldn't want that right now. And then like people started coming with all this stuff. Now someone was like, I want traditional, but I was getting them. But one dude came specifically was like, man, so you're saying that you against women making more than you, and you must have fragile masculinity. And what if the one? I'm like, wait, hold up. I ain't say nothing like I had no problems with women making money or none of that nonsense. I just said me. I wouldn't want nobody to propose to me. And we are back, you hear me?
You got to watch the Facebook Live to get into the conversation in between segments because we go uncensored. We say things that we can't or probably won't say on the radio. It's just how millennials work, you know. So you are tuned into the Misbelief Radio Show. I'm your host, DC Pauls, the Millennial Arsenio, and who my people is.
It's that actor guy, Mr. Bats. The master of nectarmonies, you did.
This is the one and only Oshun, y'all.
This is Jay Steele, a student of biology.
I'm learning too. And then, why your mic sound so good?
I know.
I don't like that.
Because he finesses it.
You don't want the mic all nasty. Like, who else is there in there with you? Like, you don't sound that good on the mic. What's your name? See, that don't even sound that good over here. Like, what are you doing? Mastermind? Is it really sounding like the
Bae-ologist?
No, he been interning with the Sweat Hotel, man. I know.
Interning with the Sweat Hotel. Who else we got in there? You don't know the tool, the Sphinx Torian himself, y'all. This is What's Going On Out Here.
What's going on out here?
It is a segment where we talk about local talking points, news, events, people, places, whatever interests us as millennials. I got a real quick what's going on out here. What happened out here earlier. Man, me and my group Young Funny, we had an adult water balloon war. We called it summer camp. It was so dope. Some of the people here was there. We had a good time, man. The water balloons was filled with food coloring and dye. And we wore white t-shirts and we were just getting colored and wet. It was amazing. I loved it. It was a lot of fun. That's what we did.
Trademark that.
I have a feeling it's already taken.
You gonna make me Google it. Colored and wet?
Colored and wet?
I don't know.
You said covered in wet?
No, colored.
Colored and wet?
But I'm not wearing nothing.
I feel like that's a porn site, but keep going.
Right, colored and wet. I'm not with it.
Colored and wet,
Young Funny is what's going on out here. We got events. Every Tuesday we had Bar Redux. And then once a month we had 14 parishes on the first Thursday of the month doing comedy. So check us out, man. We doing some things here in the city. Oshun, what's going on out here?
So just to get on a serious topic, well,
It's
semi because you know I'm all about saving New Orleans one house at a time. Starting July 15th to August 15th, we're gonna have open road period, which means that if you do not agree with your property value or you feel like it's too high and everybody always saying the gentrifiers are taking over, well, what you need to do is check on your property value. Make sure you get it appraised every 3 to 4 years because that's how long they last. And you bring them down to City Hall on the 4th floor and talk to somebody about reducing it to help you stay in your home.
The 4th floor City Hall.
That is the assessor's office. And also make sure you check on your grandma's house too because they're trying to get the more people and that's all I'm saying.
I'm with you on that because so many of these houses, none of prices on them. Historic houses,
exactly,
going for $1 million.
Yeah, never lying, man. There's one house right down the street from us at Bar Redux. It's on Poland Avenue. I saw a listing for it. It was close to like. In fact, Malik, you shared it on Facebook.
It was almost 600,000.
Yeah, it was over $500,000. It sure was, and it's on
700.
It was on Poland Avenue. Y'all know right before you cross the canal. And not even. I was gonna say not even the nice part of Poland, but what is the nice part of? All right. Right. So that's what's going on out here, I guess, yo. So make sure you.
I'm just saying, y'all just make sure y'all check on y'all stuff.
Check on your stuff.
Go on the internet, nolaassessor.com, type in your address or your assessment number, and get it cracking.
That's what's up. All right, Mastermind. Yeah, that was fake. I loved it. I mean, because listen, I've been to East Beach my whole life. If there was ever a sign like that, I would have been fully aware. But speaking of, so we didn't shout out our sister podcast, Triliterate, but Sunny D from Triliterate texted me earlier saying that there was apparently a Reed Fest on Reed Boulevard in New Orleans East. Right. How was I not aware? It's a festival in the East, and ain't nobody told me. I'm the East Beast himself, and nobody told me it was the East Fest, a Reed Fest. But apparently, she said, I don't know, it might have just been a sign for a barbecue somebody was having. But I think it's a good idea. We should bring some festivals or something back to the East, and still enter at your own risk.
Right.
Straight up.
So,
East needs something besides them pigs and Nutri-Rice.
Because that's all they got.
That's in the East, right?
Yeah. That's far East.
That's far East.
That's Saigon.
No, sir. Nope.
All right,
What's
man.
going on out here?
All right, so you know Tyler Perry, New Orleans zone, man. Love him or hate him, bro. You gotta respect the fact that this man makes moves. So according to Deadline, Perry has signed a long-term deal with Viacom, which includes television, film, and short-form video. Similar to his current deal, Perry has with Oprah Winfrey Network, where he gave the network its first few hits, etc., etc. He will produce approximately 90 episodes annually of original drama and comedy series for BET and other Viacom networks. In addition, Paramount, and very few people know this about Paramount. Paramount is owned by Disney. That's what Disney get to do their adult fare. So you won't know it's Disney, so they still get their money. So in addition, Paramount will have a first fluke rights on Perry's film project. So basically, Perry about to get in on TV with all the Viacom stuff like BET, and Viacom also owns Nickelodeon, Disney's, buku stuff. You hear me? And he about to get in on a movie tip with Paramount. So man, this man, like I said, whether you rock with his stuff, whether you don't, you gotta respect that this cat from New Orleans, from out here, gets it in. You hear me?
You got to respect his business model if you don't like his product.
Man, you can only imagine.
Shout out to Tyler Perry.
Yes,
man.
indeed.
He's what's above my head, and he's what's going on out here. Madania, what's going on out here? That's tonight? Who's on that? Oh, Lord Chilla? No, he be at NDI on Mondays. True. True.
Yeah.
So Lord Chilla's on there on the regular on Saturdays now?
Right now, I think they're just kicking it off to see how it is.
Okay. Shout out to the Butt Jiggle Gang and DJ Lord Chilla, man. He's a cool ass dude. He's what's going on out here. Malik, you got one? What's going on out here? Oh, you don't?
He said he good.
What?
Jay Still, what's going on out here?
I want to talk about them babies.
What babies?
Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Oh.
Now y'all know Jay-Z and Beyonce unofficial New Orleans residents.
So unofficial.
They got a house out here.
They have a house down
I ain't never seen them.
Really?
She sure I ain't never seen them.
Beyonce, her mama from here, right?
Yeah, her mama's from here.
Right.
Her mama's from Louisiana.
She family.
All right, so all right, tie it in.
So Beyonce just gave birth to her twins. They made a month, and she shared the first picture 2 days ago.
You mean with the Black Panther cast?
Yes, that is a totally different picture. Somebody decided to take the picture of her with the babies and Photoshop it into a picture of the Black Panther cast.
And it looks so good.
That's a whole nother story. But according to People Magazine, Sir Carter and Rumi are 1 month today, was the caption of the picture.
Dope. I'm shout out to her for waiting until they were 4 months old.
Wait, his first name is Sir?
One is Sir.
One is Sir Carter.
No, his first name is Sir.
Sir.
Oh, well, I had a cousin named Sir. He got rest his soul. He in 2002 he died. So that's actually a common male name.
Ain't that common? Yeah. Your cousin that died, and never heard nobody named Sir.
I've known other Sirs.
Sir is a common.
Yeah, it's
Sir, what?
It's unique. Yeah.
And
what up, Sir?
Usually guys,
my dog Sir in the building.
Usually guys named Sir go by their middle name or something like that. We call him Dino, but yes, Sir.
I'm gonna call you Sir. Yes, sir.
I like the name Rumi. When I was overseas, I learned that Rumi was the poet laureate of the country of Afghanistan, and I bought like or same way it's spelled RUMI. I bought like a painting of that face and had it up on my wall. I thought it was like the Santa Claus of another country, but it turned out it was not.
Oh.
It was the poet laureate of Afghanistan, and I had to learn who it was. After that, I was like, oh, that's not the Santa Claus of the Middle East. So the white beard means nothing. So that's, I'm ignorant. I don't know why they give me microphones all the time and tell me to put on shows. I'm so ignorant.
They should put Beyonce in the picture with him next.
They should.
That works.
Okay, anybody who be doing their research who know what Beyonce's baby name came from, you should do something creative like that. Do a mashup.
You have nothing to follow that.
You see how we looking?
So wait, real quick, man, we got local actor. I'm sorry, you can call you a local actor because you just moved back to the city, really. D. Robert DoQui.
What's up, y'all?
Can you make it clap for him? Make it clap for him.
Make it clap for him one time.
Okay, that clap is so. That is a day shift make it clap.
You would get no ones.
Okay, all right.
Make it clap on your own time. Robert, what you working on right now, man?
Actually,
Get on the mic.
just got finished doing a play along with some Martin over there.
Yeah.
Song you did.
From the boy Southern Red Theater, right?
Yeah. And looking to do something in the very near future with Le Petit. I can't
Dope.
announce it right now, but it's
You
about
got
to
a
hit
big
the
easier
floors.
one under your belt, huh?
Yes, best actor. So
The first black
best actor.
No, I think it was the second. Red winner, Harold.
Harold won assist, won supporting.
Okay, and then so this is a good year because Cameron Mitchell-Ware, my favorite actor in New Orleans, won Best Actor in the Musical. So two black men won it this year. That's what's up, man. That was for which role?
For the Song of a Man Coming Through.
That was last year.
No, I don't know about Cameron, but I know last year.
Cameron was last year, and I came with the year before.
Oh, I thought you wanted to say him. Oh, true that. Yeah. Okay, Song of a Man Coming Through, written by.
You gonna put this man.
I'm sorry. Okay, performed at.
It was actually Southern Rep.
Directed by. Come on, man. All right.
Amen. I'm about to
I love me some Amen. Okay, so shout out to you, man. We're going to work together sometime real soon, man. You directed and you starred in Jungle Kings with myself and Mr. Bats.
See, that's when I got my nomination for Best Actor for that joint. And I was like, man, ain't no way I'm about to win this because Rob just won Best Actor for being in jail.
Right,
and ain't no way I'm about to win Best Actor with my black self for being in jail the following year.
Breaking the mold.
You did the ugly cry on stage with the snot going all down your face. I said you deserved it for that ugly cry.
You got to Terrence Howard it up sometime, you did.
Terrence Howard it up? Is that the secret?
I mean, Terrence Howard cries in every role he in. Name one he didn't. He find a way to cry. Terrence Howard find a way. He can beat anybody.
If you listen to 504-260-9265, tell me which movie Terrence Howard didn't cry in.
He even cried in Best Man, bro. He was the bad guy, bro. He was crying while he was playing the guitar. He teared up. I'm like, dang, how you gonna find a place to cry even when you the bad guy, Terrence Howard?
He looked like he sounds like he played guitar and cried at the same time, like Lauryn Hill and Lauryn Hill Unplugged. Free my mind.
Oh no.
All right. Okay, so Robert DoQui is what's going on out here. Oshun, what else going on out here? You got something?
I only have one thing left.
What you got?
And this is going on out here, out there, and out everywhere.
Right
Tomorrow, HBO, Winter is Coming.
Oh my God.
Game of Thrones. Yes. Everyone, the crowd goes wild.
Okay, I guess it's because so many people who.
I feel so left out. I've never seen it.
Me either. You gotta start from the beginning because if you don't, you just be lost throughout the rest of the season.
So many.
But shout out to all the blurs out there who are into Game of Thrones.
Yes. Come on, Winter is Coming. You better get your coat. It's the name of our blog.
You better get your coat.
Yeah, Winter is Coming. You better get your coat. That's going to be our first podcast. Thanks.
Okay. Who doing the podcast?
It's unofficial yet. I'm not supposed to say that, but I'm excited, so I had to.
That's like the third time you done said it. How long is it going to be unofficial?
Until we release the cartoon drawings.
Okay. Well, that's what's going on out here. I guess it's going on out there, and
it's everywhere.
You know, you stretched it with that one, but all right.
We can stretch on it. That's indeed.
Mr. Best, what's going on?
All right, man. Well, first off, I want to say a fact check. Lil Wayne does not have a month to live. They had this thing going around, bro. That said Lil Wayne was diagnosed with skin cancer. It was going around a bunch of places, so I'm just letting y'all know they already cleared it up. That ain't true if you was one of the people that believe that. What? But anyway, yeah, it was a thing. But anyway, something else is going on out here. So apparently, this lady, bro, okay, we're going left, but I feel like you can clown on this, even though it's one of those serious stories and one of those ones I feel like you can get it in on. Tremaine's Brenda Jenkins pleaded guilty to killing her husband for the second time in 26 years. Yes, this old black lady has managed to kill 2 husbands within the past 20 years. Wow. You heard me? And now at 63 years old, she about to get a life sentence for the second one. Because the first one, she got out on good behavior on some manslaughter kick. Shouts out to you, Brenda Jacobs. And hey, she wound up killing the second one, and now she really got to go do her time. This is a local woman, son. She getting it in.
She selling frozen cups. She
probably does.
Miss Brenda.
That look like Sister Brenda. You heard me? She go to church with us.
Mother Brenda.
Mother Brenda.
You kiss her hand when you see her. Mother Brenda, like she make a good peach cobbler, don't she? I can't.
Man, she probably got that good potato salad, but she murking you, dog. Don't marry a dog Black Widow straight up. So you know, hey, it is what it is. Shouts out. Wait.
Hold on, I ain't talking to you yet. No, man.
We thought
the signal was because apparently we got a call on the line, huh?
We do.
All right.
Who this?
All right. It's always a toss-up with these phone calls. Hey, who's that on the line with TheMisbelief?
he's not
Hey,
responsible.
what's happening? Who's this on the line with the Misbelief from WBOK? Turn your radio down a little bit. Who's that?
Yeah. Yeah.
What you got? Okay. Dope. Okay, well, if you're listening, a bunch of the actors here on the Misbelief radio show, as well as some of our guests, we are actors. Some of the co-hosts are actors. So you can find our original films at Gumbo Monster 504 on YouTube.com. Mr. Bats, though, he got them on. They on Netflix. They on. Where can you find your stuff on Amazon?
I mean, I got our original films, like you said, Gumbo Monster 504, The Misbelief, all our videos and stuff. Google The Misbelief on YouTube. But as far as me personally, like, you know,
films.
I mean, you could catch me. There's this film I'm in called Nola Circus. You can find that on video on demand, Apple, iTunes, all that. And, you know, and Netflix, I've been on American Horror Story, a bunch of other stuff. But I want you to focus on, go to Gumbo Monster 504 on YouTube so you can see all us.
Yeah, man, check out our original content, Gumbo Monster 504. It's where it's where you get to see what we create instead of what somebody creates for us. What's your name, brother? Oh, man, that's Jermaine, man. That's Jermaine. What up, Jermaine, bro? How you doing, man? You still with the fire department? You ain't burned nobody's house down yet? I'm surprised, but Jermaine, you didn't stop smoking and you didn't join the fire department. It's just like things are changing, man. Is that a Negro Mercury retrograde that made you just change your life? That's what's. I miss you, Jermaine, man. We need to catch up, brother. I appreciate you. Dope. Man, call me. This what's up, Jermaine. Hey, brother, man. Thanks for calling. That is what's up. I think on that note, we're going to go ahead and take a break.
Yeah, man.
Huh? Mastermind, you got some. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Malik. This Sphinx story, you had what's going on out here. What it is, brother, man?
Leaky from the 8.
He's sure. At which barbershop? It's the headquarters, right? Okay, I've been to Torrance Taylor's barbershop talks before. He addresses many topics that black men in the community need a forum to address. That's been finances. He's talked about relationship, career advice. So I guess tomorrow he's doing our relationship with the police. That should be an interesting one. It's a headquarters barbershop on Broad, right? Broad and Ursuline, man. Check that out. And what time that thing is? 3 to 5 at headquarters barbershop on Broad and Ursuline. Check out Torrance Taylor. Follow Torrance Taylor and Southern Style International on all social networks. The boy is always doing something, man. He's concerned with the black male image and style, and he and I work together at something like that, Anthony Bean. So what up, Toe? So Mastermind. I think that y'all shouldn't leave that button pressed. The button for the microphone. Isn't it a talk button? Touche. What you got coming up for us? Oh,
brother!
Look out for the Raheem, for the Great Gillespie Experience
mixtape,
live mixtape of all Raheem Gillespie's music coming out real soon, y'all. Stay tuned; it'll be free. So check out the Great Gillespie and stay tuned to the Misbelief Radio Show. We'll be right back, and don't get nothing on it.
You did.
So y'all tried it. Y'all two tried it. With the what's going on out here.
They both did try it.
First of all, Game of Thrones is everything.
And if I was everywhere, Beyonce's everywhere. Beyonce's all over the city. It works.
What's that?
You know, she had a house down here.
You have a snowball stand in City Park.
Salon down here. She looked Creole. Like it worked. You know,
I forgot. I got flyers in the coffin.
No.
But it's officially open in the soccer center.
Oh, that's a question, isn't it? I don't know.
Didn't that light skinned
Oh no, it's right here in the computer. It's in the
Oh.
computer. There you go.
Always taking charges. He's excited to be here. And you know what? I'm excited for him.
Did you talk to Facebook last night?
Yeah, he did.
Get in their face.
That boy, he had a whole slogan actually that someone quoted on him on.
Oh yeah, I said somebody said you was rhyming. I miss you freestyling, Brian.
He said Brian was rhyming. He's an intern trying to learn.
Sankofa and
Let me introduce myself.
Sankofa
Facebook Live. This is Brian Egland. You can find me on all social medias at Brian Egland.
You know what? Let me tell you something about me actually.
That boy voice dropped the octave and everything. You said, find me. My Tinder account is.
Tell them what you have, because they cut you off. Tell them what you have.
Oh, okay. Facebook is just Brian Egland, and it's Egland, not Egland. England is Egland, so it's E and then Gland. You know, pretty cool. And then I'm on Instagram is Brian Art World, and if y'all start following me, I'll start posting more stuff. So
that's how I feel.
Yeah. Hey, is the charger on the computer, Oshun?
Yes.
Get your Game of Thrones talk.
Okay, first of all, so I wasn't supposed to tell nobody that we were starting a podcast because we ain't really finished getting everything together. But guess what? I'm excited. Winter coming. Get your coat.
What's up, Purpose Bryant? Hey, Kelly.
I'm gonna bring my
What's up,
babies.
Johnny Dye? What up, Wendell? What up, Brian Williams? What's up, Miss Nada Jones? What's up, my kid Smith? Hey, Deez Blanco. Deez Blanco said, I just tuned in watching a bunch of traditional brothers. I've dated women with more, some with less. The man should definitely propose.
And they can, and that'll be good.
What's up, Nala Rico? Jordan Fry.
On Fridays, they do crew days.
My deal with that proposal stuff is straight up. I don't think men of today is ready for it.
They're not ready for it.
We've been socialized, y'all Madania.
All right, bye.
We've been, us as little boys, we've been socialized in a way that, you know what I mean, I don't feel like we can handle being proposed to at this point. We have to reteach women and boys and girls to be on that level to understand and not be caught up in old ways for that to even be started. Imagine some of these dudes, I mean, if I'm ready, but that's another thing. A lot of cats aren't ready. A lot of times women know they're ready. They know they want to be in a relationship. They know they want to be married. But also how we teach y'all. We teach little girls to appreciate marriage and look for their wedding and all this stuff from young. But boys, we don't teach us that. We teach boys other stuff.
Actually, honestly, I was taught that I wasn't going to get married because nobody wanted me like that. I still not to look for marriage.
I'm just saying, most little girls are like already planning their wedding day from like 12, 10.
But you gotta realize also what the crazy part about that is that women are the main contributors of telling little boys. Because the first thing, you got a little boy, you got a little girlfriend, don't trust them girls, don't trust them women. Women are the main ones that teach little boys that they need to have multiple girlfriends.
And there's just a lot of layers and levels that go back to what I'm saying of raising little boys and how we raise little girls before we could just spring up, oh, let's all have women proposing. Because some cats, though, they just not mentally there for that.
We're talking about if a man should propose to a woman. I mean, a woman should propose to a man. And in today's generation of 2017, is that what you want? Is that a personal decision? Is that okay? Does it make you sexist if you don't want to do it?
That is not what I'm talking about, by the way.
No, that's how this discussion started about if a man.
I was just saying that I feel like in order for us to get to a point before for men to be able to be women to be proposed for men is like a thing that's accepted. We got to teach kids from young differently.
Well, I will say this. You know, we have a whole lot of gender equality, agendas being pushed, and I'm rah for that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we're also black, and we're in a black community. And since the beginning of time, like, the black man has been demasculated.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, okay, well, if you keep taking so many things away that your man is traditionally supposed to do, what does he have left as a black man? Right.
That depends on.
Or man, period.
I think he has.
That depends on where you stand on gender relations as well as. Because I understand where you're coming from.
He has a whole new beginning to learn from of equality, and then they go on to be a balance of, all right, if it's an understanding mutual agreement, you can get down, I'll get down, but it's all about like moving forward.
It's about where you coming from with relationships and gender, because some people don't even subscribe to that.
But for me, I ain't proposing to no man.
And that's what I was.
I ain't getting no need. I ain't getting no.
And that bitch will fuck with me too. See that girl getting down on one knee while the dude was just standing. I was like,
but also we have to talk about the normal chemical and psychological impulses of a man and a woman. And normally a man is a seeker while a woman is a receiver. So that's a normal impulse.
But once again, is that something that's nature, or is that something that we teach, that we're learning, is that socialized?
But also chemically though, men has the, like, just naturally, men has the natural inclination of just, well, women are more grounded. Women are, they just, I guess when a woman gets a child, it's like she's grounded. Yeah. And women are just that, and that's psychology, and that's also chemical. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is sometimes taking that a man away, like even like back in the day where you had Big Mama and Papa, and you know, sometimes, and I told this to my sister a long time ago, I have a twin sister, like people don't know that, is that sometimes these generation women don't know how to talk to men and how to make a man feel a man. Even if the woman,
well, how these men don't know how to talk to women. The way that I learned how to talk to women was listening to how dudes screwed it up, and I was like, oh, that's fucking up. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. I ain't gonna do that. And there's a lot of us that just don't know how to communicate, don't know how to open up, don't know how to say what we really want to say, don't know how to be honest.
Because people tell me not to have emotion.
I mean, and that goes back to when we little. Back to what I'm saying. We gotta the communication. It's a reteaching, it's a relearning, it's a re-upbringing. Like,
all right, everybody, we got to clear the city up a little bit.
Okay, we about to go.
Is there something that we can continue on air?
I mean, yeah, well, fuck it. Let's go.
Joseph, I'm trying to get it together.
Joe's like, fuck it. I'm the VP.
Please, because I got questions.
I don't have questions.
That's me.
Yeah, because I feel like
that's vigorous. What a vigorous. We play your song. You said there's like 6. So we play one every episode. But you got some good material, man. Both of your producers, your engineer, man, this is good quality, good music.
Shout
we only play local artists here on the Misbelief Radio Show. If you're a local artist who wants your music played, I'm gonna repeat this on the air, so I'll just do it later.
All right.
TheMisbelief@gmail.com.
1 minute.
All right. Shout out to Larry Joseph. Shout out to that boy Walking Kai Nundrum.
Oh yeah, what up, Kai? You know Kai.
The name though.
You know Kai. He worked at the Jazz Market.
We are live.
A bunch of people have been watching you. Deidre, Kendra. It'd be great. You know what? If you ever get like extended emails, like the strawberry letter.
Yeah, I would love that. I have an email. They can email me.
Email you something extended, and then you like prepare like a dope ass response.
Miss Bae-ologist.
Yes.
My lover has not touched me in 10 years.
Oh, no. You got a big problem.
Nice. And 4, 3, 2, and 1, and we're back. We're back. Oh, that was We Ain't Going Home by Vigorous, right? Shout out to Vigorous, man. This is a young cat here from the city of New Orleans. He has submitted a few songs to us. We play one almost every episode because his stuff is good, it's good quality. But you know what? It don't even matter. If we think it's good, if it's good quality, we'll play it anyway. So if you're a local recording artist here in New Orleans and you want your music played here on the Misbelief Radio Show, submit it to TheMisbelief@gmail.com and we will put it in queue. As long as it's radio friendly, we'll put it in queue and you on the radio just like that. Also, we don't play commercials here on the Misbelief Radio Show, so if you're interested in advertising on this show, email us at TheMisbelief@gmail.com and we will talk about that. So I'm DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio. This is the Misbelief Radio Show on WBOK AM 1230. Who this is we got to my right side?
Hi everyone, it's me, Oshun.
Hey, and then
Jay Steele.
Mr. Bats.
Malik
and Free, and homie Madania one social. He stepped out, but we still got the Bae-ologist, Miss Chaila Scott here.
Yes.
Because the conversation during the last break it was so male centric to me. I was on the outside looking in on that side of the glass. It looked like too many men. Just so I was like, you know what, you go in there and just
That's exactly not what was happening, by the way. Like, honestly, the women were talking.
Well, but before I encouraged them to come in here, it looked like a bunch of so I just wanted to even it out. But she's here. She's the Bae-ologist. If you have a question for her, you want some advice, give us a call at 260-9265. That's 504-260-9265, and she'll be here for the rest of the show. Really?
Yeah. Call.
What you got, Malik the Freak? Okay.
The difficulties of dating.
Maybe it's not even difficult.
New Orleans.
Some people got no problem.
I think one of the biggest problems that I've seen or run into is that, and this is just from my outsider looking and taking in perspectives of other people, it's the dating game is kind of like materialistic. So like, you know, guys are like, hey, look at all this money I got. Look at what I could do for you. Look at what all I have. And then the chicks are like, okay, are you going to throw some money on me? And blase, blase. Or you going to, you know, where you going to take me? You going to take me to a nice restaurant. And instead of, you know, and the guys are like, well, I'm not really about to spend all my money on you. I don't even know you. And the chicks are just like, okay, well, if you're not dropping no money on me, you must be broke. So I've heard about a lot of that going on. So I think once people actually start really getting to know each other, then they can kind of eliminate those difficulties.
See, I would have thought
that's
that
a generalization, my dude.
Right.
I would have thought that one of the difficulties would be that the city's so small.
Yeah.
And it's so hard to like find somebody you know hadn't done something with.
That was, but up until recently, what I've been hearing is the whole money thing pop up.
That is probably, if the money thing is the thing, I feel like that's also outside of New Orleans. When you got to live outside New Orleans, I guess, confirmed. I feel like that's just a thing.
Society, culture.
Yeah. You think it's a New Orleans culture?
I think I just think we're in the culture of superficiality, you know. I'm freaking snotting, so it's not surprising that comes in. But it's just, if you look around, the media, everything just pushes, you know, the flash, keeping up with the Joneses, keeping up with Kardashians, keeping up with whoever in the hell. So it's just like, it's not that surprising, is what I'm saying.
But I also agree that New Orleans is tiny. But then you have a lot of transplants that are coming in, getting these jobs and things of that nature. So it's like you have people that are constantly moving in that are spicing things up too.
The Bae-ologist is here holding court, y'all. 504-260-9265. Give us a call. Now, before we go into our next segment, I want to send another shout out to Robert DoQui, legendary actor here in the building. He just opened up his own snowball stand in City Park called Mardi Gras Snowballs at Matt Savoy Soccer Complex, 6001 Marconi Drive. Right. Check him out, man. Another black-owned snowball stand here in the city. Let's support our own.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this here segment, I like it a lot because if you notice, my homie Martin Bradford is real serious, and I be trying to pull him back. Like you can't be too serious. It's a comedy show. You can't be too serious. But for this segment, I let him go unbridled, unrestrained. Just go. Know? And this segment is called That Neck.
You heard me?
Yep. So this is where he gets to give somebody, some deserving person who just needs to be slapped on the back of the neck.
Get that.
Have some shit slapped into him. So Bats.
Yes.
Get into it.
Master of Nectomonies. You dig? The doctor of Neconomics is in the building. This your boy, Mr. Bats, and I ain't about to go off today. I ain't about to get too crazy, man. Okay, I'm lying. So I want to throw some stuff at y'all. All right. As of 1998, an estimated 17.7 million American women have been victims of attempted or completed rape. 82% of all juvenile victims are female. 90% of adult rape victims are female. Females ages 16 and 19 are 4 times more likely than the general population to be victims of rape, attempted rape, or sexual assault. Women ages 18 to 24 who are college students are 3 times more likely than women in general to experience sexual violence. Females of the same age who are not enrolled in college are 4 times more likely. Only 344 out of every 1,000 sexual assaults are reported to police. That means about 2 out of 3 go unreported. Female students are 20% of that age, and female non-students are 32%. As of just Thursday, 4 rapes were reported, and nothing was really done about it. And I say all of this stuff to say that the person that's getting necked today is our DA, Leon Canizaro, because he's also the DA that came out talking about that women that people, only way he'll try rape cases is if the women basically come forth and say that they will represent themselves, even though a lot of women don't want to put themselves out there because of all kind of different reasons. Then we got this new story that just came out, and screw it, the computer just froze on me. But we got this new story that just came out where this woman, she was so mad that it was taking so long for them to get to her case, even though on that day she came with the rape kit. She came with everything that you need to come with, but for whatever reason, they wasn't getting to her stuff, which happens a lot of times, which is why most times was like 1 out of every 10 situations go down where someone actually gets convicted or actually go to jail. So she decided she gonna go public. She decides to go public, and that's that's when Canizaro and the DA, in his old office decided, oh, we ain't gonna take your case because you went public, you said bad things about us, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm like, wait, hold up. This woman, like, as we looked at all those stats, we got all these women always getting hacked up. And one of the main things that people say is most victims do not come forward for a various amount of reasons. And this woman right here, she was brave and said, you know what, I'm about to come forth, I'm about to say what I gotta say because this is a problem. This is an epidemic. This ain't just New Orleans out here. This is an issue. And you gonna be the DA, you the head lawyer, you the person, the ninny hammer that's supposed to be representing, holding court, and you gonna deny her case even though she got all the proof, even though this man was all tied up, and you the representation, and you the representation of our city, of our state, and you know that the numbers are going up and going up. You got the nerve to deny this woman, and any woman talking about they gotta prove this and prove that. How about you step up and do something, Leon Canizaro? Because this is the same cat who was serving out fake subpoenas just so he could get more people wrangled up to make his numbers go up. But we're supposed to be forgetting about that nonsense. So yeah, Leon, if I had my way, though, you'll really come. Honestly, bro, I was about to say some stuff I can't say on the radio. I'm not trying to get us canceled, you dig? But it involved prison and it involved anal stuff, and we're gonna just leave it like that. Either way it goes, Leon Canizaro, you're gonna be the receiver today of that back neck, that forward neck. You can lick the palm and you can turn that thing sideways like the Rock used to do and stick it straight up. Stick it to the straight back of your candy neck.
All right.
Cause I'm tired of y'all with that nonsense. Straight up.
Damn. All right.
Oh my God.
I don't want to get canceled. And it's always like people call that
Hey.
We don't condone violence.
Because I feel like our country condones rape. Straight up. We let people slide all the day. And especially if you're a celebrity, we let you slide. Them numbers are abysmal. That's ridiculous, man. And they got all these people out here that keep on saying, look, and half the people, the fact that we got stats in the first place is big because most women don't even report it. Right. So the few stats we have, that means it's worse. You feel me? This is your sisters, this is your aunties, this is your cousin. It shouldn't even have to be somebody related to you for you to understand that this is a problem. These are women, yo. So, yeah, my bad. Kind of went down.
I like his passion, though. He passionate about that. I like that.
I'm sorry.
I appreciate you for sharing that.
Control yourself sometimes. I don't know all about that. Jeez. Whew.
Leon Canizaro, screw you, buddy.
So, right. Can we say that on the air?
I believe that we can.
Right. So, right, we always like to crank it up with that neck, and then we like to take it down with that Sankofa session. Whew. Right, because after you get us breathing all heavy, we like to ease it. We like to ease it. Take a look back at an older time, person, place, thing, some kind of concept that came before us as millennials and helped to shape us and make us who we are. So we got our two Sankofa birds. I forgot that there had to be at the same mic. I know. Yeah, but y'all could. All right. So Malik.
Thanks.
Oshun. Who we looking back at?
Calm us down
this week.
Today we're going to take a look back at one of our last and oldest Mardi Gras Indians, Mr. Isacc Ike Edwards.
Look back at it.
Yes, and I want to say that a lot of people, the term Mardi Gras Indian is actually not a term that the Black Indians of New Orleans agree with. The correct term is actually either Black Indian or Black Masking Indian. The term Mardi Gras Indian was a commercialized term. As y'all know, black people could not participate in Mardi Gras. Before integration, we had Carnival, and Carnival was on Claiborne Avenue. That's why Zulu still goes through the black neighborhood, because we wasn't allowed on Bourbon Street, we wasn't allowed on the French Quarter, we wasn't allowed on Canal Street. So the Baby Dolls, the Zulus, the Black Indians, that was our carnival, spending times with our family in our neighborhood, and we're glad that the Black Indians and Mr. Ike are people who keep that tradition alive today.
Mr. Ike was always quoted as saying, I don't want to be remembered as a second chief. I want to be remembered as a flag boy. He started out as a flag boy, and that was his prominent role when he began masking in the 1950s.
Mr. Ike started masking when he was 13 years old. He died when he was 94, and he masked for over 50 years.
Oh, wow.
He went on to fight in World War II. He came back to New Orleans. He was a longshoreman. He worked as a longshoreman for 38 years, where he retired from. He, at the age of 94, he was actually, upon his death, he was the oldest living Black Indian in New Orleans, and he had relocated to Houma after Hurricane Katrina.
Correct. After he did retire and he took a break from masking, he decided to come to some charter schools in the city and teach the kids how to bead, and that's what he was doing before the hurricane hit.
Even after Katrina, he decided to still sew. And what he did was he sewed for all the kids, so all the tribes knew if one of your children wanted to mask that Mr. Ike would sew their suit for them. So he would sew the suits for the kids. And he actually, last month, he was admitted into the hospital. And at the age of 9, I guess you know what was about to happen, he actually called all of the chiefs of New Orleans personally. He was like, he gave them details for his funeral. And he told them that he wanted them to sing Indian Red twice. He wanted them to be in the street. He wanted them to put up so much dancing and so much dirt that the dust would rise from the ground. So he was just a cool old dude. I was honored to meet Mr. Ike. And even like last year, he was just smiling and happy to just be around. He was happy to be a flag boy. Like he loved.
Was he late to rest today?
Today. Yeah.
Yes, he was laid to rest from Rose Funeral Home in Broad, Washington. I was out there. I took some photos, and just to see all of the chiefs out there, and actually a lot of them, you know, it rained today, but a lot of the Black Indians actually came out in full suit. And you know, to come out in full suit on the threat of rain, that shows a lot of respect for that person, because you didn't know if your suit was going to get rained on. But a lot of them came in full regalia. And actually, the Golden Eagles, actually, when he came out, they all bow. And as a Black Indian tradition, you know, they say that they don't bow down and they don't get on the ground. So they actually bow for Mr. Ike, and that was like one of the most beautiful sights I've ever saw. So that's our Sankofa.
Nice. All right. We're looking back at Mr. Ike.
Yeah. Yep. Ike Edwards.
Yep, Mr. Isacc Ike Edwards.
I say, Mr. Ike, rest in peace. Yes, indeed. Well, this has been the Misbelief Radio Show for this week. Man, this has been a good one. It's been a good one. And our cast is growing. I just love meeting new millennials in the city. And eventually, man, every voice, every perspective will be highlighted here on this show. And then we about to keep expanding. I feel a new segment coming upon. Yeah, well, I'm DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio. Follow me at DC Paul on Facebook and at Slim Hotep, SSLIMMHOTEP on Instagram. And yeah, I'm out here. Who else we got?
The one and only Oshun. You can also find me on the Instagram at Oshun, OSHUNSL11.
And you got G Still here. You can find me on Instagram at Jess O Steele.
It's your boy Martin Bats Bradford, that actor guy. You can find me on all your social media platforms at Mr. Bats, spell it Mr. Out. You can find me, and I'm representing the Fly with Bats podcast. Subscribe to us on iTunes and every place that you get your podcast from to get more from me, Alpha Joe, and the Mastermind. You dig?
So this is Malik Bartholomew. You can follow me at No Nola Tours on all social media platforms.
Special thanks to our guests, Robert Haynes of Tasting Tuesdays and Chaila Scott of Bae-ologist. Tell them where they can follow you one more time.
All right, you guys can follow my personal page, Chaila Scott, CHAILA, or my Facebook page, Bae-ology, BAEOLOGY, or you can follow me on Instagram at Epiphany Jackson, just in case all of this doesn't work out and I have to become a booty model.
Epiphany Jackson, that's a name. Special thanks to all my new friends, Jahmon, Kalena, Brian.
What up, Mastermind?
Mastermind? Oh,
yeah.
Got Darryl.
I printed at you already. I didn't print at you? Yeah. And then what happened? I thought so. And then who we got back together? Darryl McDonald. Darryl bald-headed McDonald. This is my friend, brother, yo. I thought he was...
Is it McDonald's from Coming to America?
Cool, dude. No, that's listen, his butt don't have no seeds. All right. Yo, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I think we have time for one more song on the way out. What you gonna play? Which one? 16 Shots. I love this song. Yo, listen, meet us here same time, same place next week for the Misbelief Radio Show on WBOK AM 1230. Follow WBOK on all social networks and
download the app. Subscribe to us on iTunes and wherever you get your podcast at the Misbelief Radio Show, and also the site misbelief.podbean.com.
There it is. And most importantly, don't get nothing on you. We see y'all next week.
Yep.
All right, everybody in the hallway. Everybody go to the hallway.
Everybody.
Expeditiously.
What? Low battery?
No, I just need you to go ahead.
Got that vocabulary word on deck.
I learned it from Joe Clark on Lean on Me.
Yeah.
You want to smoke crack?
Smoke crack, don't you, boy?
Come on.
Hurry up, y'all. The battery's kind of low. Let's do this.
We did a good job. I told you that wasn't planned. That was not planned.
Come on, get on, y'all. Thank y'all so much to all of our viewers, all of our listeners, anybody who supported us, shared, liked, laughed. Thanks to all my amazing ass friends, man. Dope ass millennials.
Look on this
except
shade
for him.
brown.
And then as always, special shout out to our executive producer, Mr. Joe. He the man that makes it happen. Oh, so look, y'all. Same time.
He ain't shit at all.
Same time, same place next week, y'all. It's Misbelief Radio Show. We'll see y'all.
Bye.